Because if we have come that time, I wanted to come.
Sakpa.
If I have come that time, I wanted to see God. Like I.
Oh, we missed one part too.
Okay, tell me about.
After we rejoiced for the PPR, we now asked ourselves that, do we want to even travel?
And Vanessa and her husband was just like, you know what, you guys have to come in as quickly as possible so that you can start settling in as quickly as possible.
Yeah, that was what John said. But when I now spoke to him and told him about our jobs, right? He wanted us to come in summer so that we can, he don't want to come to the winter. And then when I explained to him, I said, look, and I told him part of the reason we are not in a hurry is that one, we just hired these jobs, we want to enjoy it. But beyond that, I think God gave us those jobs for a purpose, because Canada settling down is not easy, right? We needed money. So we needed to save money. Like if we do this job for 6 months, we'll save good money because we're earning well.
Yeah.
We'll save good money. The moment I explained that to John, he said, oh, yeah, right. That okay, no problem. And the good part is our medical, because you could travel before your medical expire. Our medical was going to expire in
December 2022.
And we got this email in January. So we have 11 months to think whether to travel or not.
There's no rush.
We're not in a hurry. Although my wife had a different. My wife was like, let's just go. We don't know what will happen. But I said,
even more a good job, guys. I cannot.
I said, let's go. I said, I'm not going because I started working with 2 Leonard Silk that I'd always admired.
Yeah. So it just felt like, which guy? God is not a God of confusion. No. Why do we have all of these beautiful things?
We constant many things. And I said, you know what? Let you guys go. Let me be here. I'll be sending money. He said, my wife said, no, that either we're all here together or we'll go together. When I said, okay, let us go, land, do the soft landing.
Yeah, soft
go
landing.
land, stay in a hotel or Airbnb, stay like a month, come back, do our jobs. As in, we were saying a lot of things. But we now resolved that, you know what, let's do this job for 6 months.
Let's just give ourselves 6
You get
months.
confirmed, I get confirmed, and then we'll
Would have
save
gathered-
money
yeah.
out of this. And trust me, that was the
Best
decision, because we saved good money, which later helped us in settling in really well.
Really well.
Let's live down by the water.
We're not under pressure. We're not looking for, who will give us 500k. We need to travel.
We literally booked our flight.
We were balling.
We booked our flight
Yeah.
six months ahead
Yeah,
of
we
time.
booked
We booked our flight really early.
Yeah.
And it was a case of, we have the money and we don't know how the flight will be that time. Let's just book it now.
In September, that flight we paid about 1.8
Yeah.
for was now like 2.5 or something. So good money had entered. So it was a wise one.
It was a wise one. So we booked it for, and I was even the dates were, because my husband and I said, okay, let's do 6 months and then give ourselves like a month to pack up and leave, because I was now working in Abuja and that was.
We now had to pay rent. My landlady was really, God bless you. God bless you. God bless
Mommy Sarah.
Anyton.
And yeah,
They were really, they understood.
They understood. So they helped us.
They understood. I think the last one to pay, we had to pay 6 months.
6 months, and
yeah.
they just helped us, right? They just helped us. So we just paid 6 months, and then I was working in Abuja. There was a lot of back and forth travel.
A lot of flights.
We spent a lot of money on traveling.
It is a loss doing.
It's a loss doing. We're enjoying it because we knew that we're traveling soon, and yeah, we just gave ourselves that long time to plan. So we're using all that time to, we had sent our passport, and that was another thing. When sending our passport was another different ball game, because sending it was, I think we had to pay per passport or so. My husband was so furious.
We sent them together as one, but coming back, we had to pay
per passport.
The same envelope, but we had to pay 16,000 per. It didn't make sense to me. I think that was just a rip-off. That was a rip-off. It didn't make sense.
But me at that point,
I hope it has changed. I don't know how it is now. I hope it has changed. It didn't make sense.
At that point, I was not in my mind. I'm like, anyone they want to do, as it cannot get worse than this. Just give us the passport. And I know I shot a video. I'm going to link it somewhere here. We shot a video of the day the passport
stamped.
I was not even in Nigeria.
That was a good period in our life.
Yes,
everything was just working
well.
We had beautiful kids. They were doing really well in school. I wanted them to finish the session.
And God bless.
And they did.
God bless. I'm shouting out to Glory Shaka Children's School.
Yeah.
God bless you. God bless you, Mrs. Nathaniel. God bless you.
You guys
Mrs. Agbo.
took good care of our kids.
Care of our kids in school. We sent our passport. The passport came. I was not even in Lagos. I was in Abuja, and I remember our husband doing the video call and showing me everything. And this is the passport that we had planned out. We'll see it together. Yeah. I was not even in Lagos when the passport came. I was in Abuja, and that came back from Accra after we got our visas in it. And imagine when we started, it was just 3 of us, and here we are, four of us.
So Ruby, we thought we were going to have in Canada.
She
was now 2+ when she came to the Canada.
Almost 3.
Because she did her 3rd birthday year, just like 2 months after we landed.
Yeah, almost 3 before before we finished up the whole thing. And so we did that. We booked our ticket. We walked, turned in our resignation. I came back to Lagos. We used the last 1 month to pack up. We didn't sell stuff. That's another thing.
Yeah. So because you see, God bless my wife. So because we were not doing bad, we were doing okay. Because proud to when we're expecting we said, oh, okay, we're going to sell our car and
even
use it
spoon we're going to sell.
Use it to buy. We had this support. We had this to buy ticket. But by the time we were traveling, we had everything.
We didn't have
everything we needed for the trip. We had, So we didn't sell even broom. We did not sell, and we had so much. We gave people everything. Our car,
baby stuff,
washing machine, generator, couch, everything we gave out for free.
Air conditioner.
So we use that to sow seeds. Right.
This is a testimony because at the time we started this journey, we literally had a list. Trust me, I had done an Excel sheet of and it's not as if we even had so many valuable stuff at the time.
But that list was going to give us like 4 million.
Yes, so we had all of this beautiful stuff I had written down, even not up to spoon, but as we're going to sell everything. But see us, at the time we needed to travel, we didn't have to borrow money to book our air ticket. We didn't have to sell this one to use to buy this one. No, we gave out everything from the car to the tiniest thing in the house. We gave it out to people that needed them, and we just sowed seeds and just say, you know what, just take
and people still even blessed us. Well, my father still, even despite knowing we were fine, he still gave us something that there's no way I'm not going to support your journey. Use this to add to, and give us something substantial,
very tangible.
And we added it. So
we're able to do some other very important things before we traveled. Like we also took our time to visit.
We did your excursion.
My excursion,
and we enjoyed it. We enjoyed it.
We did it. So everybody was like,
it was like a traditional wedding.
Like traditional wedding because
I'm sure you have blogged about it.
Yes, maybe I can see. If you're not watching, just look for the Egwaya ceremony that we had. It was a traditional marriage. That's the best because a lot of people were asking me, congratulations, you are just getting. I said no, I've been married. They paid my marriage price for like.
I remember when I told
5 years ago.
My friend, I think when I told Obi that I was going to the village, they say,
a month to our trip.
Yeah, they are traveling next month. You want to go to the village?
The beauty of it all was that it was just family that knew we were traveling. Like
we did. It was family and close friends.
My husband's family, my family, and a few close friends that knew that we were traveling at that time. Everybody just came to celebrate, but it was also, my father-in-law ensured that everybody was around.
Yeah, everybody came.
And thanks to my in-laws, like everybody was around, so they knew that it was. Most likely it was
a sent forth.
So I was happy that everybody, my husband comes from a family of 11 children. Literally everybody, their kids, everybody, they were available, and we had such a beautiful time out. It's only we, the family, knew what we were celebrating, but everybody just saw it as the egg wire. But it was it was our sent forth, it was everything, and we had such a memorable time. I'm happy I have that video. I'm going to have it for a very long time. And so. Yeah, it was a beautiful time. And then when everybody had left the village, we now spent for some time, just a long time.
We're rolling with village people.
With my father-in-law, and my mother-in-law. We just had that time. They called us. They spoke to us concerning the trip. I can't remember the song my mother-in-law sang. He can never ever fail. This place people are going, God will not fail you guys. It's a song that anytime I hear it anywhere now, I hold it very close to me. I'm not sure she even remembered that she sang that song. But he was so happy during the whole ceremony. He was just saying, my children are traveling. My children are traveling. So that's our PR story, basically. I'm happy that we've been able to, tell you. I hope we're not forgetting anything. I'm not sure. But we might remember later.
Maybe we might, but we're pretty much giving giving at least 85%.
Yes. So how much did we spend? It's a lot of money, but I'm just going to try to see if I can say one or two things we spent. So you pay for your international passport for like 70k for one person or something, or about that 50-70k. The ECA, we paid, that's the West application fee, we paid 207 Canadian dollars at the time. Then university transcript and WAEC processing. Now there's no longer WAEC processing, but that time it cost like 50,000 per person or even more. Yeah, IELTS, we did IELTS with BC, British Council. Yeah, and that cost about $75,000 naira per person at the time. Then medicals at Q Life per person. There is police clearance certificates. To the price I told you now, like at 55k per person. There is proof of fund, depends on the number of family members. Then we paid application fee and right of permanent residency fee at 1,040 Canadian dollars per person. Recall that at this time, Canadian dollars was at 300 or even
305 or
310, about that. Right now it's about 570, so almost double the price. So you need to put that into consideration. So I think that's basically how much we spent and all the ancillary.
So what's the rough total you have there?
I think the rough total for a single applicant at that time, guys, a single applicant at that time was 4,400,000 and something. So that was at the time, it was 4,400,000 and something. For now, I'm sure this price is, so do not take my word for it. Do your own research. Okay, so that's how much we spent. Another thing I want to discuss would be, what are the lessons?
God's time is the best. It's good to have your plans. It's good to work towards achieving your plans. But when you have some setbacks, some delay, don't stop planning or don't stop acting. While you are doing all those things, please don't pause your life. Ensure that if this does not work, this one is working. You know, that sort of thing. And then some people will be thinking, oh, is it worth it? For the 5 months that we have been here, it's worth it. For the 5 months that we have been here. The first 2 months, I was thinking, God, what have I gotten myself into? What kind of problem is this? It was so cold, as in, there were some applications here and there. The children, getting a car was not easy. It is not easy anywhere. You have to actually be intentional about a lot of things. Even despite that we had some money, cars were expensive because of, I think they said it's COVID, blah, blah, blah. So,
and even when we were not ready to get the car, we we're not now seeing the kind of cars.
So a lot of things, and you don't want to get yourself tangled in indebtedness. So the first 2 months we had our God, but my wife was never bothered. Because I was coming from a life where, you know, we're living a life, then now come to life of no car, we're dressing like masquerade, wearing winter jackets, trekking entry bus. But the moment we got our car and, you know,
life has just
got jobs and life just began to. So 5 months down the line, it's worth it. It can only get better. There are some people that also say, oh, what would lawyers do in Canada? There are a lot lawyers can do in Canada. A lot. So lawyer is not tied to going to court. A lot. You have skills.
So for me, I would say the lesson I am taking out of this is that, firstly, is that you need to put God first. And this is not even cliche. Like, when we started this journey, yes, we prayed about it, we were really happy about it, but we had our plans. But in the scheme of things, and now looking back retrospectively, our plan was not the best plan, because if we had come at a time when we were so eager to come, and my husband keeps saying it, that would have been frustrated out of this space.
Yes, would have been
frustrated out of this space. So even though we're like, I bet we'll first go, they think everything won't reach Canada. God was like, no, I don't want you guys to go there and be embarrassed and come back home. I want you guys to go there when I am ready for you to go there. And God's plan is definitely the best. The second is that patience is a virtue. You see, on this journey, if you don't know what patience is, it will stretch. And this is for a lot of people that are still in the pool. Trust me, my story is not the worst story. I know there are a lot of other people that are still in the pool that will say, Barbara, you were there 2018. I've been in that pool since 2017. I'm still in Nigeria. Or there are a lot of people like that for one reason or the other. Maybe it's age, maybe it's their educational background. Something is just tying them and they're still in that pool till now, and they don't know their back from their front. This is just my encouragement that patience is a virtue. It is difficult. I have been there. I know what it was, and I know that my case is not even the worst case. So I can imagine what you may be going through. But I want to tell you that it is what every stress you're going through now.
Keep pushing.
Keep pushing. It is what every stress. At the end of the day, you would rejoice. You'll be happy that you took the decision for yourself, and for whatever reason you decided to move this way. You'll be happy that you did that. Another lesson I learned on this journey is that there is so much we can do if we work together
As a team.
Like on this journey, it was planning and replanning. Yes, we were smiling and we were laughing. It was not every day we were smiling and laughing.
And we actually work together. We have always been very open with our finances.
Yes.
Oh babe, I just got 1.5 million deal. Oh
This
wow.
is where we're putting
I
it.
just got this. So there were no hide and seek that.
Hide
Oh,
and
let me
seek.
hide this one first, in case the math is no longer matching.
Yeah.
Like that.
So we've been open with our finances and we've worked as a team. On this journey, one person cannot do it alone. So please do not, if your wife is the one saying she wants to go to Canada, even though you say you will follow her, please work towards it. My husband was not too keen at the beginning, but he kept on, okay, this is what me I will do, I will do it. We kept on working as a team. It's a daunting process. Thinking back, I don't even want to do this again. Trust me, it's not something I want to start feeling the problem. It's giving me PTSD safe. I don't want to do it again. I just want to ahead. So
It's a lot of work.
it's a lot of work. You need to work as a team. Please encourage your spouse. If it's your husband, please encourage him. If it's your wife, please encourage her. You guys would be happy for it. You will benefit from it. You'll be here down the line and you'll be happy that you took this decision. Okay, so I think those are my 3 major
4 years journey.
Yeah, a 4 years journey. I mean, look at us today. And we're still researching because it doesn't end.
Yeah, it doesn't end.
There are still other projects we are working on that we need to keep researching and keep finding out what it is. Okay? Were you smiling just now?
Coming here with the money we came with, it was still not easy.
Yeah.
Settling in. Like I said, the first 2 months I was thinking, I could not make a mistake like this. So imagine not coming with anything at all. Like you just say, let me just call, I will be. Either you come and be pressing somebody, which will not be convenient for the person or for you. And that is what forced a lot of people to do some kind of jobs. Because you just need to survive.
Yeah.
Right? So, but because we came with something, so we literally spent Naira for like 2 months. We're spending, and it wasn't funny.
It wasn't.
Paying your rent in Naira, paying your bills in Naira, feeding in Naira, in a dollar country. It's not funny at all. You now see how depreciated the Naira is.
Yeah.
But we thank God that is our story. We are grateful as in. If we had come in that 2019, only God knows.
Yeah.
Only God knows.
Yeah.
But we are thankful. We thank God.
We thank God. Okay, so now that we're done with the lessons that have been learned, I mean, it has made us, I think it has strengthened us. Right now, every project we have to do, we know that as together we're a force. And so now. All right, so what's your advice for Canadian hopefuls?
Yeah, just to summarize it, like I said, it is what it's. There are a lot of things that you cannot control. Like, I mean, in Nigeria, you are just one kidnap away from being broke. You just kidnap someone that they ask for
medical
50 million. You don't have it, right? You start doing for GoFundMe or one kind of medical condition that you need to do so thing and you're looking for 8 million you don't have. So the insecurity is still there. We pray that it gets better from there, but the insecurity is still there. So it now goes beyond money. So if it is about money, this place is better. Going beyond money, this place is better. If you are processing your relocation journey, please take it serious and keep doing it. But if you are not processing and you want to still be back home, I mean, a lot of people are still doing well back home, doing fun. I have guys that are built houses and they are living the life, they are okay. We pray that God protect them, and even we here, God protect us, God protect everybody. Everybody will be fine either anywhere you are. We'll still meet at the top, and
I mean, all of us cannot travel anyway.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, like you rightly said, if you know that this is what you want to do not be deterred. Please go into that pool with full force now. And like another thing you need to know is that you cannot do everything. If you look at it as a whole, it's such a big thing to achieve. But if you take it one step at a time, like I kept saying in the course of this video, we celebrated every win. So even getting your IELTS done and passing this is a win. Getting your ECA done and having the report is a win. So just take it in step. And before you know it, you're at the top and you're like, how did I get here? Because if they had showed us how it would have been in the middle of this thing, we wouldn't have started because it was so stressful. We would have said, I beg, just take this time because we'll be fine here, right? And which we possibly would have been fine there. But because we took it one step at a time, we were able to get to the top. Even though it took time, we still got to the top anyway. So my husband is checking the time already. So yeah, I think we have done justice to this topic.
Yeah.
My love, thank you so much for coming on the channel. I hope you enjoyed having this conversation. It's just, it's down the memory lane, and it was beautiful to have this conversation. I hope you learned a thing or two. If you have more questions, please put them in the comment section. But as much as possible, I'll ask you to keep researching, it won't end. Watch all these videos, watch my other videos, and I'm sure you'll learn a thing or two about our relocation journey. So thank you so much for hanging out with us today. Do enjoy the rest of your day. Bye guys. Tell them bye. Bye.
We always wait another day.